Hello, this is a foreigner and family farming in the Philippines, and this is the fence project that we had been working on. We worked up to this post here, and now we are moving on down to the road. There is a road over there, and it kind of runs at the far edge of the pineapples there, and then over, I've actually got my truck parked over there, which I do plan on doing a little Isuzu D-Max video update, because I do like the truck. It has been holding up. It's been running good. I've already got the air filter and the new oil filter. I'm waiting till 70,000 kilometers before I change those. But this is the fence update. We're going down here. Right now we're doing 10 bamboo and 1 cement fence post. But I've got these fence posts here, and I've got 100 more coming here. So we may need to up the amount of cement fence posts that we're using. And we do have 5 guys working on this, and they're rotating to cutting the bamboos or working on the cement posts, or getting the barbed wire up here. I'm going to pause it here and move to the side, and then I'm going to go down to where it meets the road at the survey marker. And I am actually walking down this line, or walking this path over here, instead of just taking the camera down by the where the fence is actually being worked on, because they have a irrigation edge over there, so it's got a little bit of a slope to it, and on that edge, and I was just down there and I was slipping, so this is just easier to come down. But this is actually this may be the steepest slope that I have on the property, and that's one of the reasons why I'd like to actually top this little hill with the bulldozer, and maybe do something about some of the slope on this, because there are some nice areas in the back there that actually might even prefer to live on, but I wouldn't want to have to come up this with the truck. Oh, and so I came over here to kind of show you the line of what's being worked. That fence is going down to the road. It's kind of tough to see here. I'm going to pause it. And so this is just a little bit further down where the fence posts are being placed. They've got next door, they're growing bananas. These are all pineapples here, and pineapples to the backside here. But they got the bananas growing over there, and that row of trees they planted are actually jackfruit trees, and they planted some up there on the right side of their property, but they didn't follow the line, and they ended up crossing over here. So like once it hits like right there, all these other jackfruits are on my side. And there's actually a mature jackfruit. That might have been what kind of prompted them to plant the jackfruits. I know we've looked at some jackfruits before, and I have yet to taste one. I'm looking forward to trying a jackfruit. And you can see a couple on the tree there. And they actually had to trim that tree a little bit just to get the line on the property there. And then the fence is going down and over to the road. And I'm going to go over there now and show you where it ends, or at least where the next bend is. But we're going to leave the whole front space open here, because that's where the road is, and we're going to leave the front space open so that way Del Monte can have full access to the pineapples. Okay, and now I'm back down at the road here. We've got the fence post, the final fence post for this corner, and then we're gonna cut it over here. But that's the survey marker right there, and it actually does extend out into the road, but because we are I'm not looking to block off the road. We do it back here for the fence post and a certain certain distance from the road, although I've seen some other fences that were like directly on the road. And there are the bananas from the neighbor I was mentioning, and then the fence posts going back, and these are all going to be then filled in with the bamboo. So we'll get this knocked out tomorrow. I was hoping to get this whole thing knocked out today and get started on that back end, but this is as far as we got. And we're going to fence off the entire back end of the property and then come back and do the front area here. I'm not sure exactly, because I want to have access and maybe even some parking access for just parking out there for when I'm trying to reach other parts, maybe with another fence, or figure out how that's going to get done. But we're leaving that whole thing open, so there are no issues with Del Monte accessing their pineapples for the next 3 and almost 4 months. And that's all for now. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And while I'm over here, I wanted to show you, this is kind of the main road through the property. It's got rocks and gravel. It's very easy to go up because of the large rocks that are in it. But this is the front, and it has like this little deal here in this ditch. I'm sure in the rainy season, I can tell it fills up with water, but it is kind of buried in there. We may have to dig that out. There's another one way up over that hill and the second hill on the backside that's looks just like this, except the whole cover is exposed, like the whole circle is there. So that one's free and clear for when that creek gets flowing. But this one here is also, this one, like, it's not even exposed over here. And I don't know, when we're doing the seedlings, if that would be good soil to maybe sift in with the pig manure and chicken manure for our seedlings. We'd have to sift it to get rid of the rocks, but we might look into that, because I'm going to have to dig these out anyway. And that's it for now.